Yes? No, I was gonna ask how many sets you still have left, but I see you're just warming up. No, that was my last set. That was your last set? Let's see some effort next time. The best available evidence suggests that the closer you take a set to failure, the more muscle growth it stimulates. There is a somewhat linear relationship between effort and growth. Now, the effect is small. Sets taken 1 to 3 reps shy of failure build about as much muscle as those that leave 0 reps in reserve. So you don't actually need to train to failure all the time in order to grow. But the problem is, many lifters overestimate their effort. Even on the bench press, which is supposed to be the man's ego lift. In this study, researchers asked regular gym goers to load the bench press with the weight they normally use for 10 reps and then perform as many reps as possible with that weight. Guess what happened? They completed an average of 16 reps. More than a quarter reached 19 reps. Only a few got it right and chose a true 10-rep weight. A later meta-analysis confirmed these findings. Regular gym goers tend to gravitate towards sets of 10 reps with about 55% of their 1-rep max and leave about 6 to 7 reps in reserve. This is half-assed effort at best, and it largely explains why many intermediate lifters fail to build muscle over time. What I find fascinating is that effort is often the only variable that needs to change for an experienced lifter to start making progress again. We see this clearly in training studies. Intermediate and even advanced lifters who've been training for many years often increase their muscle size by 5% in just 8 to 12 weeks. This level of growth is far beyond what most people typically observe when training on their own. Why is that? They're doing the same exercises, similar volume, similar splits. The answer is that participants in training studies pour far more effort into their workouts than they usually do. Researchers make sure their lifters don't skip sessions. They watch every rep and shout, "One more!" towards the end of the set for maximum effort. And they force their lifters to adhere strictly to the program without deviating based on whims.
And I think that's a huge thing that people don't realize is you've got a room full of graduate students who are maybe even needing you to do this for them to get their master's or their PhD, right? So they're going to damn well be sure that you are finishing at the target RIR, that you are, they have a stopwatch, they have a list of exercises, and they have a target RIR, or you're going to failure. After 12 weeks and in the exit interviews, and this has been done, so that's the hardest I've ever trained in my life, and certainly better than it would be in the real world, even if there is some drop off.
I saw the same effect with my friend Raresh. He's been training for over 10 years, but lately he'd been going to the gym with little drive. When we started training together again last year, I brought back a high standard of effort and suddenly he was making gains like a beginner.
To be honest, I wasn't really feeling going to the gym, and maybe that's why I wasn't putting enough effort in to see the gains that I was hoping for. And only after I've restarted training with Radu after 10 plus years, have I realized how half-heartedly I was really training and what's the amount of effort that I need to put in order to make gains again.
There's a valuable lesson here. Effort alone can restart progress. And this is where tracking workouts becomes essential. The way you record your training is up to you. You can use a workout app, the notes app on your phone, a spreadsheet, or an old-school notebook. What matters is that each time you train, you should know exactly what you lifted last time. The exercises, the weight, the sets, and the reps. And your goal should be to beat the training log in some way. The weight you use and the number of reps you attempt should almost always be decided by the training log. I personally use the workout app called Bootcamp. I'm affiliated with them, and actually, you can get my current training program for free inside the app by going to the link raduantoniu.com/5day. This is the program that has built my current physique. And here's how I use the app. Before I begin each set, I check my previous performance and set a clear goal. Do at least one more rep than last time. Then I put the phone down and go into the set with the intent to hit that rep target. After the set, I pick the phone back up and record my actual result. If I hit the goal, great. I know I'm progressing and building muscle. If I failed, that's fine too. The point is that tracking gives every set a purpose. You're not going in blindly. You always have a target, and that mindset ensures high effort and steadily forces the progressive overload that drives muscle growth. Over the past year, this simple approach made a real difference in my physique. I barely missed workouts, I logged everything, and I pushed every set until I either hit the set target or hit failure. And the gains followed. If you commit to the same process, that is, track your training and put real effort into every set, you will build muscle. Alright, thanks for watching until the end. If you're currently stuck trying to build muscle or lose fat and you don't know exactly what's wrong, consider booking a consultation call with me. We'll jump on a video call together, you tell me your current situation and your goals, and I will identify what's holding you back and suggest personalized solutions, training, nutrition, and the key decisions you need to make going forward. Alternatively, if you're looking for ongoing support and accountability, you can join my private community Think It Lift. This is where we keep you accountable through weekly check-ins, you get access to all my premium programs, and you get direct access to me through DMs and through live Q&A sessions. Pick whichever makes sense for you. Thanks again for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.